Rachel Bilson is reminiscing on a failed flirtatious moment with Justin Timberlake. The 42-year-old actress opened up to guest stars Tammin, Sursok, and Roxy on her podcast, Broad Ideas, about how her best friend and co-host, Olivia Allen, wasn't the best wingwoman when they first met the pop star at a party many years ago. In our day, JT was very big, right? Like the biggest. Sorry, no disrespect. He's still very big. We were all at a party or something, and he was there, and I was so obsessed with him. I can't tell this story. Rachel was having a hard time getting the story out straight, so Olivia jumped in to share how she blew her bestie's big moment with Justin, adding, "We were kicking it with him. We were making friends with him. Rachel went up to him, obviously, or he came to Rachel. I got drunk and embarrassed myself a little because he was trying to flirt with Rachel. This is the truth. You want the truth? I was drunk and I sat in between them. I was just drunk and wanted to keep talking to him." The OC alum did get back into the hilarious story though, only to expand on how awkward Olivia was with her seating choice. "There was no room. Olivia planted herself right between us, squeezed herself between us," Rachel hilariously shared. It's okay that the flirting never went any further for the pair, as Justin went on to marry Jessica Biel in 2012, and they shared 2 sons together, Silas and Phineas. As for Rachel, she shares 8-year-old daughter Briar Rose with her ex Hayden Christensen, with whom she was romantically involved for nearly 10 years, before they called it quits in 2017. Rachel is known for getting candid with her fans on her podcasts. In addition to Broad Ideas, she also hosts Welcome to the OC Bitches, an OC Rewatch podcast with her former co-star Melinda Clark. Back in 2021, when the podcast first launched, she told Access Hollywood what inspired the show idea.
Ladies, congratulations. Welcome to the OC Bitches. Whose idea was this?
Oh gosh. Well, it was kind of brought up to me, not kind of, it was brought up to me basically a year ago. And I thought it sounded like so much fun. And I reached out to Mindy to see if she would be willing to come along this ride with me and just to have so much fun and revisit the show together. And happily, she said yes. You did say yes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had just gone into lockdown and I knew nothing about the podcasting world, and this seemed like a great way to spend some time, do it safely from home, and really put some smile on the fans of the faces of the fans that love this show so much.
Let's be clear, fans are freaking out. I mean, this is
really
couldn't come at a better time. What are we going to give the people? How juicy is it going to get?
We've definitely been sharing some behind the scenes stuff that hasn't been talked about too much before. And it's just fun to watch it and then remember what was going on personally and just talking and telling stories and having some fun guests. Some will be surprises. But yeah, it's just like, we're just having a good time.
I mean, I say that I'm only an expert on my own experience, and sometimes that's questionable as well. So I share my experience, Rachel shares hers, and it's such an organic process that sometimes these, moments just pop up in the middle of a podcast. Memories are triggered. And so we never know exactly what to expect.
Were you two always close? Because I love it's you two that are doing the podcast.
I mean, we've definitely always gotten along so well. I love Mindy. We hadn't seen each other or had been speaking too much for, the last time I saw you was maybe
at the OC musical in, I think it was 2015.
Okay, like 5 years ago. So, a lot of time would go by, but anytime we would see each other or connect, it was like no time had gone by.
We spent a lot of time together, those 4 seasons, and we definitely have similar personalities and had a similar experience, and so grateful and remember it so fondly that I guess Rachel thought that I was the obvious choice to go down this road together.
Yeah. Does the whole cast keep in touch? Who do y'all keep in touch with the most?
Well, Kelly and I have remained in touch from the very beginning. I mean, we became very good friends on the show, and we went out to dinner after work all the time. We lived in Toronto at the same time together. She produced a movie I did. And I mean, wow. Yeah, we've remained very close, but sometimes I only talk to her, a couple times a year, and other people it might just be a text here and there. but it would be great if we all got back together, even if it was just for dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Rachel, who do you keep up with the most?
Well, Josh Schwartz, the creator of the show, is basically my brother. So I talk to him all the time. It's been a long 18 years together. But yeah, other than that, recently I connected with Ben. I ran into Adam Brody a couple years ago, and it's the same thing. It's like no time has gone by, whenever I get to see or speak to anybody from the show.